Good morning. What's your full name, please?
My full name is Atul Krishna Jyoti.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Alice and I come from Scotland. I'll begin by asking you some questions about your studies and your career. Are you working at the moment or are you studying?
Neither, really. I completed my schooling last year, November, graduating from Mock IELTS International School, and I'm currently pursuing my higher educations abroad.
Okay. In which country do you wish to study?
I'm planning on studying in Germany because the tuition fees are almost non-existent and it's a sort of hub for engineers.
Okay. Is engineering your chosen profession?
Yes, it is my chosen profession. And it's very interesting, not to mention it has a high pay grade, so...
Okay. What do your family feel about your choice of profession?
They're very supportive. They love the fact that I've chosen a very stable career, and they also like that I'm actually taking a good grasp on my future.
Okay. What did you like best about your school?
I liked how they did not focus on making the students by heart each and every detail of their textbooks. In our syllabus we focus more on application level questions, so it's been a very, very enriching experience.
What skills do you feel that you learned at school?
Like I said, I think I'm more application oriented compared to the other syllabuses, and considering how in international education application is the main focus, I think I have an edge over the other syllabus.
Thank you. Let's move on now to the topic of cities. Which is the biggest city you've ever visited?
The biggest city I've ever visited is Kochi. It's in Ernakulam district. I was taken aback by the sheer size of it all, the people walking around, the hustle and bustle of city life, everything.
Okay. How often do you go to that city?
Not very often anymore. Maybe once or twice a month maximum.
Okay. Do you generally prefer rural areas or urban environments?
I honestly prefer urban areas to rural environments because it's more suited to my taste.
Do you prefer modern architecture or traditional buildings?
A mix of both, really. I love the modern architecture and the efficiency of it all, but on the other hand, I love the artistic style of the traditional buildings as well.
Thank you. Which is your closest town?
My closest town is Kothamangalam. It's a 10-minute walk from my home at the maximum. So you could say I live in a very, very, good environment.
Right. What are the main landmarks of your local town?
The main landmark of my town is a traditional Hindu temple. It's about a 5-minute walk from my home, and it's very famous, renowned all across Kerala, really.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to a cue card topic.
Of course not.
Here is the question. Describe your best friend. Please say how you met, how you converse, what you like about your friend, and how often you meet. Please speak on this topic for 2 minutes. Here is the question. You have 1 minute to prepare. Here is some paper and a pen in case you want to make some notes. Well, Atul, could you please begin?
Yes, ma'am. Right, well, I'd like to talk about Verghese Winnie. I'd say that he's my best friend among all my other friends. We met back in grade 8 and we've been friends for around 5 years, I think. We talk casually, calling each other nicknames and everything. We don't really meet up a lot. We usually talk on the phone or, via the net. I like that he's a very, hard-working person. When I met him, he seemed a little snobby and pretentious, but as I got to know him better, I realized that he's a very, very fun guy to be around. He's very loyal. He's always sticks by his friends, no matter what the odds are. And I like that he's a very sort of philosophical man, I guess you could say. He always has a solution for everything, and he's always, a very pleasant person to be around. He rarely has many mood swings or anything. He's always willing to lend a helping hand to anybody who's in need, and he's not at all prejudiced. but sadly we don't see each other a lot anymore, considering how our school days have ended. But we do try to catch up a lot. We saw each other last month, I think. But other than that, we don't really see. We talk a lot, but we don't really meet up anymore.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's move on to discussion topics related to friends. In your opinion, what are the benefits of friendship?
Obviously, you're not alone anymore. That's one benefit. Also, it's nice to know that you have somebody you can depend on, you can count on to keep your secrets, to help you through a jam, or just, listen when you have some sort of troubles that you want to speak about.
Okay. What do you think are the qualities of a good friend?
Like I said, I think a good friend should be loyal and honest. He shouldn't be a backstabber or anything like that. He should always help you through whatever problems you have. He should always be there for you when you need him, so you don't feel alone or left out of the group or anything like that.
Right. What are the best ways to maintain a friendship with past friends?
I think the best ways would be to, constantly keep in touch with them. One of the major ways how people fall out of touch with their friends is that they stop calling them or texting them or having any sort of communication with them. But if you were to call them maybe once a month or something and schedule some, meetings with them in the future, that could help you stay in touch with them.
Right. What aspects may have a negative impact on a friendship?
Well, I guess, if you were to move to another town or something, then obviously you can't see your friend anymore, and that's clearly going to create a sort of dent in your friendship. Not to mention, there are people who spread rumors about the other person, and if he's not, very willing to take it seriously, then that could pose a problem for your friendship.
Thank you, Atul. That's the end of our test, and it's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Same here, man.